I'm still kind of figuring some of this stuff out.
Chris,
I should have got a better picture of it before I glazed it,
you cut that off.
but you don't always.
I
Okay,
tell you what, take a look at that and tell me that ain't sexy. If you could smell it, you'd say it was sexy. Just saying.
That looks delicious.
I think so too. We're gonna find out here in a few minutes. We're gonna let it rest for I don't know, 5 minutes at least.
I may have put that glaze on a little.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that's mighty good. I just got my first bite of it.
What's up, Elliot?
I'm gonna hurt myself on this. It's really good.
I should have shown myself getting a bite of it, but that's okay. Simon Kennedy, good to see you. And then we got he's said yo in the chat.
Yeah, he's I just broadcasted again.
Yeah, I saw that. One thing that I can always tell is if even if I don't notice the thing up top, I notice the thing on let's see, although let's see, a glaze ruined it for me, no ketchup for me. Well, you don't have to use that. Peter, you could go through and use some other type of glaze. I just enjoyed it that way. And I like tomato, I like ketchup. But you could probably use some other kind of a glaze with maybe some honey and maybe some mustard glue. I would think if you didn't want to go with that, at least if you well, do you just like all tomato products or do you just ketchup? Yes, Simon, this is live. And I'm sorry that I was broadcasting some old stuff last night. I thought it would have been my videos for longer. But hello from the
Some people were trying to talk. Some people were trying to talk on there. I'm like, it's not exactly live.
Well, this is live. There's no question. This is actually live. I promise. It's not Memorex. It's funny because let me tell you a story. Yesterday, let me back up. Even though I didn't really get started on my channel, you don't like anything tomato. Well, then I would suggest maybe some honey, some brown mustard. What else? A little brown sugar, maybe.
Brown sugar.
Yeah, I mean the sugar in the mustard or in the sugar in the honey and the brown sugar. Well, thank you for being here, Holistic. By the way, y'all, Holistic, if you would drop a 29 in the chat so that it will drop your link and others can, and hopefully everybody will do that at some point where other people can. Now, Simon, those links it's not going to work over there on Jack's, but it will. Oh, yes, I can. Being funny, putting 39. That may be an accident, but Simon, it won't work. I don't think in Jack's live stream. It will work over here on this one because I've got Nightbot set up. Jack is co-streaming on my StreamYard, and it's the original one is on my channel, and so we've got that. Jack, do you have StreamYard where it'll drop links?
No. Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop this link here shortly.
Okay. Yeah, YouTube. That's what I meant. YouTube Police. That is where the 29 drop will. Truthfully, you could go through and. By the way, did I put it where yes can drop your link? Let me check and see. I don't. Maybe I should put yes. let me add that. In fact, I'll show y'all how to add a drop command. To let's see. I will show y'all how to make, add a drop command. You can put DD, but you have to put that first, Peter. But yeah, it will. There we go. Simon's over here, and he did hit 29. So y'all make sure y'all check out Simon. In fact, let me go through and make sure that I'm connected to Simon. I was not, so now I am. He does pigeons, cool, and live streaming. Let me switch over to my main channel as well, so I can subscribe on that one as well. There we go. So now I'm on 2 separate ones. Connected. Good to meet you. Or well, I've seen you before, so I guess technically this ain't the first time. Thank you. I appreciate that, Simon. And DD is easier. No, it's not, Peter. We all know that 29 is easier than DD. But I tell you what I'm going to do. Well, Devil Dog that DD is easier when it's not, because you got to put over here and then over here. But on most keyboards, the 29 is all right there at your right hand. So you can use the same thing. Just go boom, 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 boom. I will be, Simon. In fact, we'll do that in just a few minutes. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all I'm going to add yes, hashtag yes to, I'm going to hashtag yes to my Nightbot, and I'll show you how that.
I'll be right back.
All right. Cool. Oh, that's the wrong one. Right there. Go. Right there. Just go to Nightbot. Nightbottv.com or Nightbot.tv. Log in. YouTube. We're in right there. Continue. Allow. All right. So now we are, we're going to go to the commands. Custom commands. All right. First, you have to look at all the ones we have. All right. I want to use this over again. So I'm going to copy that link. And then I'm going to go here to add commands, and just under message, I'm going to paste that, what it said. And I'm going to put hashtag yes. Hey, living my best life at 60. Pleasure to see you. Make sure you drop your link in chat. And so now when I save that, when I submit that, it's going to add hashtag yes to where you could actually type yes in there, and it will drop your link. And now we're going to go. Simon, is it okay if I drop or if I show your channel on here? Show some of your video, and then we'll look at some others as well. All right. And it may be easier for me to just do it this way. Let's see, move tab to a new window. There we go. This is Simon Kennedy, and Simon has 3.42 thousand, 3,420 something subscribers at 109 videos. He does racing pigeons, Belgian pigeons, how to win with pigeons, pigeon racing. Very cool. Started in April 10th, 2020. That's about when the Kofifi hit, just after. January, February, March, April is the next month. So, hey, Barry, good to see you, brother. Yeah, it is morning over here. and we're hey, we're just working on watch hours today. I lost 50 watch hours yesterday. Oh, I was going to tell that story. I'll take this down for just a second, and then we'll watch a little bit of Simon's video. They got a drone video out there. That's pretty cool. All right. So yesterday I started McDonald's. McDonald's is your kind of place. Hamburgers in your face, French fries between your toes.
Crispy fish fillet sandwich.
There we go. Now that has it's blue. I'm not used to seeing them. Is it always blue? I don't know.
No, they discontinued the filet fish sandwich, but they brought it back with a different name.
Well, Simon on Yes I Can, come on up and we will show your stuff too. I'll do that anyhow. I'm more than, hey, you a good friend, and I'd love to see your channel do well. It is doing well. Man, you got a lot of folks in your live streams. You're a lot more popular than I am. I'm just privileged to know you. Let me put change the filter on here so that it's a little easier to see me maybe. I don't know. 4,000 views in less than a week. That's impressive. That's a lot more than mine. The 18 minutes with breeding. Well, I can understand why. A lot of folks, hey, sex sells. So, breeding, that's, anyhow. I ain't going to go too deep into that subject. But we will show the video because, after all, I don't think they'll ding you, even if you had pigeons that were getting kind of frisky. I was telling a story yesterday. Since you were 6 years old, wow, that's pretty cool. 52 now. Hey, you're about the same age as Devil Dog. I think Devil Dog, January, March next month turns 52. I think. I'm sure he's at work. Anyhow, I was decided yesterday to work on watch hours. So I have there's Devil Dog now. Well, he hung up. Hey, Eddie. I'm doing well. I was just talking about you. I wasn't talking bad about you behind your back. You're Simon says he's currently at 4,400 watch hours.
Are you all?
I am. I really hadn't stopped. Actually, I already had live running throughout the night. Yeah, I'm live for watch hours. That's what I'm working on. In fact, I got to. Hey, check this out. I actually accidentally got porn bombed last night. Well, no, there was somebody that I was doing something on the computer, and they popped up into the bottom. I realized I didn't know them, but I accidentally just brought them up, and I thought, well, I give them a second, and that was all it took. And they had like an 800-pound person. I couldn't tell whether it was a man or woman, but man, they had all these rolls and what have you. And yeah. Okay. Excellent. Hey, Neil. I was saying hey to Neil, Treasure Hunter Neil. All right, call me back. All right, bye. I have decided to go ahead and let Devil Dog, I'm gonna sell him my Harley. And so anyhow, I was after 10 and a half hours, I had over 50 hours had over 50 hours on that live stream. I had such great support from so many wonderful folks. A lot of y'all right here in the chat, dropped in, said hello, and I'm very appreciative. But I had over 50 hours, and then I hopped up there, and I believe Jack was up there with me, and Charlotte from Gulf Coast Granny was there. And guy popped up. I accidentally brought him up. I guess it was him. I don't know. Seems like most people like that might be guys. I don't know. I guess it could be a woman. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Wonderful lady, wonderful supporter. In fact, if you don't know Rebecca, you need to. Anyhow, so I brought it up and I went to do something. Then I realized I shouldn't have brought him up immediately, especially since I didn't know him. But about as quick as I brought them up, I realized it came back over and started to remove them. But before I could remove them, they showed up this video of like an 800, maybe 1,000 pound person that was standing there with eggs or something sideways. Hey, Jack saw it. So
Yeah.
In fact, it may still be up on Jack's, because Jack was
It is.
streaming it.
It didn't get flagged. I just checked it.
Well, apparently it hadn't been flagged on his. Yeah, I'm working on getting them watch hours, Busby. Thank you for coming in. But man, hey, if you want to see it, you could still go over to Jack's, Jack Hobson's. And I don't know how long is your video on that, Jack? How long had you been co-streaming?
Let's see, that video was, wait. Oh, 30. That doesn't make any sense. I don't remember which video. It doesn't. I'll figure it out.
All right. It should have been like your last live stream. If you go into studio and click on content and then over to live, it should be the one on top. Assuming you didn't edit it. I mean, if you edit it out, it won't be, because it'll save it. But I had to delete that, and I started another one. And on that one, I just listed what I did is I started sharing my master list. That way I kind of a double win, because it'd be playing my videos and it would be having a live stream at the same time. Unfortunately, I think there were a couple folks that thought I was, because it went through my videos and then it went to my, I guess, past live streams. And when I got up today, there were some comments like, hey, Devil Dog, Belt Loop can't see me, or something like this. And so it was something similar to what we ran into a year or so ago. Anyhow, that's my bad. I should have put a banner across the bottom saying I'm working on watch hours, playing some old material. I will do that next time if I do this again. Anyhow, so I had to delete 10 hour and 30, like 10 and 38, 10:39, 10 hours, 39 minutes live stream, because somebody popped up on there without me doing my due diligence. So that's a good question. I haven't talked with Tarsha much lately. The last time I went over to her channel, she hadn't put anything up in a while. In fact, let's go look at Tarsha's. Well, hang on, let's watch Simon's for just a minute. And this is Simon. Captain Big Truck. I guess that's the names of his pigeons. I like that music too. Although I tend to listen to the volume a little bit lower. Belgian top quality. They got their own feed.
Okay, so long time no video.
Missing the lovely face and insight. Yeah, no doubt. Friends channel name, this is Simon Kennedy. And I won't, I'll drop Simon's link in the chat. This link that I'm dropping right now is just named Simon Kennedy. And been doing, he's been doing pigeons since 2000, since he was 6 years old. So, and my channel name is YouTube Police. Oh, the person in the live, Jack Hobson. Let's go see Jack. Jack Hobson. There's Jack's channel right there. And I'll drop his link as well. I've known Jack for a pretty good while. Hey, Molly. Thank you for coming in. By the way, let me look at his YouTube Police is cooking again. That's the one we in right now. But let's look at the live and let's try this again. Rebroadcast YouTube Police. That's it. It's 38 minutes and 43 seconds. I will drop the link to this video if somebody actually wants to see it. It should be right there at the end because I cut it off. I ended the stream right after that. So
it's before the end somewhere. I was trying to find it, but it was loading slowly.
I found it. I'm not going to show it on here. Yeah, I just not going to do it. But y'all make sure you go check out Simon Kennedy, and then let's go through. And oh, by the way, Simon, being yes I can. I added hashtag yes if you want to drop your link, and it should work. So it come up on search. His channel does. It came up on search. Okay. Yeah, I mean that should have it in there if you're interested. Let me get rid of some of these. I'm gonna leave that one up there just on account. Let's go look at Yes I Can Barbecue. This is my other friend Simon. And Simon's got 821 and only 160 videos. I had more videos than I had subscribers till I had around 500 videos. It was weird. What, Simon, can you come up here and tell me what it doesn't have it on there, or his channel does? It came up on search. I don't know what that means. Thanks for being here, Holistic. By the way, we're going to check out Holistic here in just a minute as well. But let's go. Let me drop the link for Simon over at Yes I Can Barbecue. Y'all see him in the chat. He's good people. And hey, he's got a bunch of friends in the barbecue community that pop in on his live streams and what have you. He does his a little differently. I think he used to have a lot more people up on panel, but the last couple of times I've seen it was kind of limited on, has like one or two up there, which makes sense. Then people don't talk over you, but sometimes that happens. And how to smoke a whole brisket, pollo adobo, adobado, 4th of July. I guess I'm not familiar with. I'm familiar with adobo, but that's adobado. I'm not sure what that is. Huh? Anyhow, maybe he'll say.
Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing
See, it doesn't make sense when you listen to him. I forgot to change the speed back. I was listening to mine. And I talked so slowly so much that I sped it up so it sounded normal. This is that particular. Oh, you don't see my link? Oh, well, how stupid do I feel? I thought I'd pinned it. Let me see here. Oh, how stupid can I get? All right, let me drop another link. Here we go. And I will pin this one. Make sure it's pinned. Oh wow, I hadn't even pin message. There it is. I thought I had it pinned, Simon. I'm so sorry. Let me go through and get rid of that heart while I'm at it.
I hate that thing.
I do
It's just
too.
annoying.
I'm gonna show you how to get rid of it.
Especially when you're trying to pin something.
Exactly. That it makes it frustrating. I'm gonna show you right now how to do that. All you do is go to Studio, Content, Live Stream, go down to the thing you're at, and click on the very first thing is Details. Go to Customization. Click off the check mark on there, and then hit Save, and it'll take the heart off of there. And that's all you got to do, and that takes it off. Okay, play your introduction video. I will, Simon. And you can tell me how to pronounce that. Adobo. Where is your introduction video? Let's see. Probably, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll go through and they'll go to the most popular. It's probably one of the most popular. Introduction, there it is. Let's play Simon's introduction. I will let it run all the way through. Gonna shower and then go. Okay, excellent.
Hello, my name is Simon, and welcome to my channel. And as you can see, I am in a wheelchair. Being in a wheelchair has not stopped me from doing the things that I've always wanted to do. One of those things is cooking, barbecuing, grilling, things like that. And this channel is dedicated to hopefully help people with disabilities how to do the same. Things that I'll be using is this smoker, using this Blackstone, and using this old gas grill that I need to be replaced soon. So if you have a physical disability or know somebody who can benefit from what I have to offer, please have them watch this video and subscribe to the channel, as I will be uploading videos pretty regularly as time allows me to do so. For now, I'm not sure exactly what I'll be cooking first, but if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And again, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
There we go. He edited that with CapCut. And that's my buddy Simon. Did you cut the legs on your grill to lower it to make it the right height? Busby was asking. Busby is good people, and he's in a wheelchair as well, Simon. Of course, I know he may have already gone to take a shower. But I actually know quite a few folks that are disabled. Most of them, I guess, are on here on the. There's Rob. Rob's in a Rob is in a wheelchair as well. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind me sharing that, Rob.
No, not at all.
It makes sense. Rolling smoke, rolling with it's like a dual meaning type thing. I like that.
Hey, Jack, how you doing?
Pretty good, and you?
Oh, doing good, man.
By the way, Rob, feel free to share the stream. I think if you look up on the top right, it'll say, share to your audience or something like that. And a blue thing on the.
Oh, under YouTube?
No, it's going to be on StreamYard.
StreamYard, okay.
Rebecca says, hi, Rob.
Hey, it's going, Rebecca.
If
Okay. All righty.
Busby says, when I tried to grill, the flames are always in my eyeballs. Plus, I always burn everything. Well, you know, you could benefit from rolling smoke or yes, I can barbecue. See, I have to get stuff done around here. Thank you. I appreciate that, Barry. I am working on the watch hours, so it does help. Much appreciated. And Barry's good people too. Let's go check out Storms, Radios, and Cats. We're gonna get to everybody. We're gonna get to everybody. Storms, Radios, and Cats. And this is my buddy Barry. He does live streams, and he's, you know, in fact, we did a live stream fairly recently where it had Mama on it. I think the name of the video is What Mama Wants, Mama Gets. And anyhow, he was on there, and you know, he used to be a storm chaser. He's trained in doing watching, you know, weather and that type of thing. So not decent yet. You do. I think you know what that. I understand what that means, Rebecca. And let's see. Let's check out. And we're going to go tornado siren test. Finally, this is 4 days ago. That is something I've been meaning to try. I heard a sound I've not heard in years. Oh, someone across the road used some power tools at first. I realized tornado civil defense sirens were going on. Oh, wow. I can hear it. He called dispatch, confirming it was a siren, letting them know the test passed. That makes sense. Yeah, no doubt there are a lot of storms going around these days. Stay safe out there. Agreed. By the way, you know, see this format here, the profile format. I've heard tell that you can get a lot of even more viewers when you're doing that. Let me hit the like on there. All right. Let's go over to Elliot's. He was on the live stream the other day. Well, I don't have to open up a new thing. I just have to go to and he's got 418 subscribers, 162 videos, and he's still doing better than I was when I started, but he's good people. Let's see what his most popular video is. 2.7 thousand on a widescreen. That's awesome. That's better than mine by a long shot. And redo what are these competition shell holders about? You know, I met him on Great Farmer Freelance. He hadn't been, you know, Great Farmer Freelance hadn't produced anything in a long time. Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid do I feel? I thought I had it up there. Could y'all see? Could y'all see storms? Oh wow. Well, I tell you what. Let me drop this link real quick. Hey, Sus Snacks, good to see you. Well, you're right about that. I don't ever hardly ever, but that link I just dropped is for Elliot over to AR Patriot 1776, and I'll go back to this. Berries over at oh, I think I messed that up. There we go. Let me drop the link. Berries. That's to this video. You can get to his channel from there and subscribe from there. It wasn't even showing when I was playing it. Don't I feel stupid? Of course, no more stupid than normal. If you listen, it's kind of faint at the moment, but you can hear the siren. Oh, let me make sure the volume's turned up. That's probably what. Hang on, notice it's wanting in. Come on in. I ain't trusting you to go outside, Nick. You'll run outside the gate. Oh, let's go to Rolling Smoke. And this is my buddy here, Rob, up on panel with me. And he's live streaming with us. Hey, let's go over there. Panel with me. I'm going to mute it, though, because they can already hear us. And I'm going to say sup in chat. I'm going to hit the like button. By the way, Rob, you know you can do your own, you can hit your own like button. It's supposed to help.
Okay.
I bet you, I got it. That's what's up. There we go. That's what's up. And now I probably shouldn't. Well, this way it just keeps doing the infinity thing on there. So I'm gonna, I guess, go back and hit a different one. Let me share your link as well. That's to Rob. Now he's down in Louisiana. And let's see. Let's go to Sus Snacks. And you know, if you look one up and it does not find it, you can go to your filters, and right there is Sus Snacks right there. And let's see, Pac-Man World Repack. Let's look at videos. Most popular video is Walmart Bowl Noodles review.
All right, guys, trying something new. This is the bowl noodle soup. Bowl noodle soup.
Sus, have you ever done that?
And the cooking instructions are to basically fill it halfway with water on the line and then put it in for 3 minutes. I already took off the little wrapper on the outside, so now we just got to open her up. Let's see what it looks like when we get back.
All right.
All right, guys, time to drop this delicious packet of
You know,
seasoning it.
when I cook those
Not to do
noodles,
a
I
lot, I don't think,
typically,
'cause I don't know
I
how
only use half the pack.
overwhelming the taste
There's a-
might be. So
There tends to be
we'll
a
see
lot
in a
of
minute.
salt in there, I think, or sodium.
Might be
All right.
spicy.
I'm gonna pause it there because well, we'll give it another. I don't want to give away the ending.
And time to stir. Smells pretty good. And yes, it does smell very spicy.
Oh, cool. I am curious about those. Oh, hey, Face Greg Plays. Thank you for sharing. In fact, that's usually a good idea, and we'll share this one as well. Let's see. Check out Sus Snacks. There we go. I think that sharing them out does always add the flavor pack before cooking it. Okay. I think ramen is something a lot of folks eat, and they're fairly inexpensive for the most part. Now, if you go to one of these ramen places that do the noodles live and that type of thing, I think they can get kind of expensive from what I understand. And let's go to Phase. In fact, let's go to my channel. Jack's back. There we go. Normally I would wait till Jack appeared on the thing, but Jack's been here throughout, and I may have to go through and make sure it's Jack next time. Now that I said that, I just brought it back up. There we go. 5 new ramen stores open by us. Oh wow, I do too. I like noodles. Trouble is, I'm trying to do a low carb thing right now, and I don't remember why I was going to my channel. Oh, I know. I was going into the live stream, and let's see. Let's go over to Phase Greg Plays. And let's see. Phase Greg Plays has 353 subscribers, 557 videos. Phase Greg is their channel apparently is a whole lot like mine started out. Been on here since 2020, September the 11th. Oh wow, 9/11. And we'll go ahead and drop that link. There is Phase Greg Plays. And I think this is maybe the second time they've been here. So we're going to go ahead and make them a mod. The more I get to know you, the more, I have a tendency to be a little quick sometimes to do that. And I just have to make it a point to be a little bit more cautious. And anyhow, so what's going on, Rob?
Nothing much. Just got up a while ago, fed the dog and stuff. Just gonna take it easy today and probably just make hot dogs tonight. I got to do those meatloafs tomorrow night. Tomorrow for my family reunion. So I'm kind of taking it easy today because that's gonna be about a 4-hour cook on the pellet grill.
I guess it's smoked meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you wrap yours in bacon?
No, my wife don't like the texture of bacon. She likes the flavor of bacon, but not the texture of bacon. And no, but eventually I'm going to. I am going to try it. I just I don't know if anybody at the family reunion will have pork allergies or anything, so I'm not going to do it on those. But I am going to try it on my next one that I make me one and then make my wife one, maybe one of those little mini meatloafs.
Yeah.
And that way I'm not making a whole meatloaf that she's not going to eat, and then I end up eating it, all of it. But yeah, if you don't mind, Gary, I'd like to say anybody that's in around Louisiana or in Louisiana, they're having a benefit festival for Pat in the Pot this weekend. I'm one of her followers, and she's it's a cancer. She has cancer, and they're doing a benefit for her. Her sister's throwing her a benefit. So if anybody wants to come out and have a good time, there's going to be some Zydeco bands there, and music and food. It's going to be kind of like a little festival type benefit to help with any medical expenses you might endure. So,
Okay. And she's in Louisiana.
yeah, she's Pat Darbone with Pat in the Pot. I'll be going to it to be the first time I'd like to meet her, and I've been following her on Facebook for ever since middle of last year.
Yeah.
She was one of the people that I admire and made me want to start a YouTube channel. She was one of them, and as well as I don't know if you know a guy by the name of Big Lou Barbecue. He was another one that it was a big influence on me starting a YouTube channel.
Okay. I'm not familiar with Big Lou.
Yeah.
I do want to make sure that we include a Holistic Heritage Homestead. A very interesting individual. 1.4 thousand subscribers on 320 videos. Obviously, a lot faster growing than mine. And that's okay. I ain't too worried about it. He only started his in 2021. Already over 70,000 views, 320 videos. And there's Simon.
Hey, Simon, what's up?
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Good to see you, brother. Hey, I don't know if y'all know Holistic Heritage Triple H, but I'm going to share his link. He's good people. He strikes me a little bit like me in the fact that I think he tends to be a bit skeptical of what everybody says. I think, if I remember correctly, it's been a little while since I've seen him, but he does. I know he does live streams, and he runs a restaurant. Let's see if I'm blanking on where he's at. But he had one just 3 weeks ago, another live stream. I know he does a lot of live streams at his restaurant. While things, after things start winding down. Real likable fella. I just dropped his link. I think I did. In case I just thought I did and didn't do it, I'll drop his link again. But y'all know I get a little scatterbrained. Anyhow, y'all make sure y'all check him out as well, because we believe in building a strong community. And Nikki's a little upset with me. I won't let her go outside, because the last time I let her go outside, she made a beeline for the front gate. And even though, hey, we've got a 2x4 in front of it, we've got a thing in front. We've done all this shenanigans or whatever, trying to keep her inside the gate. But she just, she pawed at that 2x4, got it out the way, and headed right over to the neighbor's yard. He's got a fenced-in yard. She wanted to go play with the other dogs, and so she went over into his yard, was able to get inside his gate too, and I don't know. I love her, but man, she can be frustrating a little bit. Hey, I'm gonna set the puppies and allow Nikki to get on and play with the puppies over here. It's gonna take just a second. Y'all carry on.
All right. How's the weather over there?
So I take it everybody here. I take it everybody here is vegan.
Sure.
It's mild over here, Simon. We're gonna get some bad weather tomorrow, though. 60%.
Yeah.
Y'all get any of it today?
Humidity. That it's a warm day. It's a little cloudy, but no actual rain or anything. And Jack, what'd you call us, vegetarians?
We're all vegetarians here.
Yeah, but I have a side of chicken or beef with my vegetables.
Yeah, I don't. In fact, I don't even know if I know any vegetarian.
I just got me a kilo of bacon today
Oh, there
for
you
my
go.
salad.
Looks like a mighty fine salad.
Yeah, hey, that's the salad I'd eat for sure. And
Here, I don't know. Y'all ever had a taco salad?
oh yeah, all the time.
It's a big fried tortilla with a salad in it with meat or chicken, beef fajita, whatever you want in it. But it's a fried tortilla bowl.
Hey, Guggen's come in.
What's up, Guggen? Chuck short ribs on this. Oh,
It's like having royalty in here. Well, we have some of the midday live. I'm on my lunch break, hanging. Just threw some Chuck short ribs on the drum smoker. Sweet.
That's all I've been watching is a drum smoker videos lately.
You thinking about getting one, Simon?
Yeah.
What kind do you want to get?
Well, I'm gonna buy the kit that Daddy Dutch recommended. So it's a kit. It's about $200, but you just if you have your barrel, you can just attach everything to it, and you'll have a smoker.
Yeah.
Not.
You build it like you want it, then, huh?
What's that?
Yeah. You can build it like you want it.
Yeah.
Now the kit doesn't come with the barrel itself.
You can get a kit with the barrel, but it's a little bit more expensive, and I can get barrels a little cheaper around here.
Okay. You know, when I first started, I don't do a lot of barbecuing. It's, you know, but you may notice my name has a 29 on the end of it. That's because of racing. And Kevin Harvick used to drive for a RCR and drove the 29 car. But every time I tried to watch racing, it put me to sleep. You know, well, it did, because it was like left turn,
going in circles and circles.
Left turn.
I bet it will keep a cat entertained, though.
Gogan says you'll like it, Simon. It's much easier to run compared to my offset.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to get is an offset, an actual offset. So I have a lot of plans for stuff.
Excellent. Well, a friend of mine suggested, he knew how much I love ribs, and I do. I love ribs. Says my husband races. It's fun gaming. He loves the sport. Oh yeah, it's a blast. But for me, it was hard to follow because I fell asleep every time, whenever I tried to watch it. But a friend of mine suggested, he knew how much I love ribs, so he suggested we go through and smoke some ribs, while the race was on. And so, I had I got one of these barrel smokers, and, we would start it and have it ready to go. And just started as the race would start. And so we'd go in and we'd watch a little bit of racing. They'd hit a commercial. We'd go outside, maybe throw it, check on the ribs, maybe throw an extra briquette on it, check the water level, and, and all this kind of stuff. Add a little bit of wood, whatever. And then it allowed me to stay awake long enough for the entire race because the ribs take about 4 hours to do. And so, you know, about the time, at least that's what we were smoking them for. And about the time the race ended, the ribs were ready. So that's what we did. And I started following racing, became a fan of Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick.
Mhm.
I'm also interested in just buying. Oops, I gotta turn off my my blur.
Mhm.
Just buying one of these, an Oklahoma Joe drum.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
looked
good
at
look.
them too. Pit Boss makes one too. Simon's pretty cool.
But yeah, but $400.
Yeah, I can't beat that. $400.
Yeah, the pit balls a lot more pricier.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. The pit barrel cooker you can get for about $400.
Right. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rob and Simon, real quick question. Earlier, Busby was asking, let me see if I can find his question. He had made a question about whether or not he was saying that, and he's in the wheelchair as well. And he was asking, you know, did you cut off the legs or how
Right.
did you get to, okay.
The Blackstone came that way. I just assembled it and it's right the right height for me.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Simon, you're going to just get you a long lighter to when you get your drum to light your charcoal at the bottom. Just going to get you a long lighter. That's what I thought about doing too. Yeah.
Hey, Leon Life. Good to see you.
Yeah, I mean, if I can get a long rod
Mm-hmm.
that has like a clip or something on it, I can just add a match or something and just reach down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Grill height. Let me look that up real quick.
That's what I like about my Weber kettle. It's about the right height for me.
Yeah, I think the kettle's a little higher than the Blackstone actually is. Let me get the specs on the one I have.
Being at eye level with any grill he uses. I wonder if there's a way to order. I mean, did they not make the grills where they can be lowered down?
No, they're pretty standard builds. I'm not sure. I haven't seen all of them, but there might be one where it has like different holes to put in the bolts, but I really don't know.
You know, you think as many folks as in wheelchairs around the U.S. and the world, I guess, you think that they would make that a priority to have it, you know, where folks that was in wheelchairs could grill easier.
Okay, from the floor to the top of the actual griddle top is 36.5 inches. So, but the very top of it's about 2 inches high. So I guess the grill height will be like 34 inches, right at the griddle top. And then the whole unit from left to right is 66.5 inches, because the grill top is 36 inches cooking area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the only reason I bought it is because I got it on sale for less than $200 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
These suckers are about 400 more or less. Yeah, 500. I always end up being at eye level with any grill I use. Okay, yeah. So I sit pretty tall in my wheelchair. The cushion I have kind of lifts me up a little bit, and then I'm pretty tall from my torso up. So I'm able to most of my the gas grill is probably a little higher than everything else I use, but I'm still sit high enough where I can actually manage. Bubs, yeah, I am 5'4" as well.
That's what I am. It's about 5'4", 5'5".
You
The
know,
only thing on my pit boss is I can't. I have kind of like, if you look in my videos, kind of got to let it go and plop, plop, plop like that because I can't go. Now the new pit bosses I'm looking at one eventually. It's got like the old style that was on tracks. You know, the little desk. It kind of has a thing.
Yeah. It has those hinges. So it
Yeah.
makes it easier to pull it back and pull forward.
Flats. Yeah, and I'm thinking about getting one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I
eventually.
saw who was it? The Girl Sergeant do a review of the new one and the older one, and it had those hinges on it.
Mm-hmm.
The older one did.
Yeah, but yeah.
let's see.
But also, I have pretty good upper body strength, so I can lift pretty well. My shoulders are pretty shot, but I still manage.
Yeah, that's with mine too. Our shoulders get about like somebody that could walk. Their knees get, you know.
Yeah.
Rubber cuffs.
It looks like they have. I mean, I'm just looking at the wheelchair accessible grills.
Yeah.
They have some out there, but it doesn't look like they are as. And I'll show you what I'm seeing.
Can you highlight Google's last comment there?
Yeah. Let's see. Pits and spit smokers have a hinge system, like you've mentioned, very easy to open and close.
If I
Go
get an
ahead.
offset smoker, I'm gonna have the counterweight put on them, so it make it easier to pull up and then pull back down.
What brand was you looking at, Simon? Which one?
Something
you
home
like?
built. Something that's home built. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that can weld. So fortunately, I know a lot of welders.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have one of those cheap, like a Weber grill. I don't know how many inches it is. It's a decent size, but it's like some kind of generic, like Chinese brand or whatever. I bought from here in the Philippines, like $20. And like the inside brushes out where the legs go into. I'm like, I'm not just gonna throw it away. It's just finished taking the legs off because they're falling off anyways. And I just set them on top of some cinder blocks and just sits there.
Mm-hmm.
There's the shifter show. There's my welding inspector.
Hey, Randy, good to see you, brother. I don't know how to get this to where. Maybe if I do it like this, and then that'll bring everybody above it. I was just looking. That one looks kind of interesting, but I don't. The Link Sedona series. I don't know who. I guess it kind of bothers me that so many folks.
Hey, Des.
Hey, good to see you, Des.
Hey, Des, what's up?
Hey, Des. It's so,
to be honest,
it's so expensive, and it's like, why? Just because it's ADA approved? That doesn't make any sense.
That's expensive.
Oh yeah, barbecue grills and cookers are pricey, no matter where you go.
Well, I guess I was used to thinking that. I mean, that's thing's $6,000.
Or you can get a normal one and dig a hole and put some cinder blocks down in there and drop it down to the ground. You spend $6,000 plus for that.
Well, I mean, it might also be difficult for them to dig the hole.
Oh well, somebody else that's able to do it. I didn't say they would have to go dig the hole now.
I know people.
There we go.
Got my speed dial.
Another thing I would like to do is in-ground pit to do like a whole hog in-ground.
We tried that once. It didn't turn out too well for us, but I guess we just didn't cook it long enough.
I thought you just had to bury it.
Well, no, we did. did. We just didn't leave it in there long enough. Parts were done and other parts were not. Yes.
Yes.
This is Gogan. This is being streamed on Simon's, on Rob's, and on mine. I think. No, it's Jack's. I'm sorry, Jack.
So Jack and Rob. So he's probably on Rob's channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go to Rob's or Jack's. But Rob is a member of the the barbecue community. Obviously, Simon is as well. Jack, a lot of the folks over at Jack's are, from what I can tell, I know I've seen several people from the Filipino community over in Jack's. That's where he's at, in the Philippines.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of a eclectic, a ne'er-do-well, I guess. Anyhow, a bunch of misfits, at least I'm a misfit. I wouldn't call the folks who come in here misfits because they good people.
I would call my people misfits.
Okay.
I don't think they get offended either. So,
well,
but that's on my channel though, not yours.
Hey, I have a very high appreciation for everybody, and Des says hi, Randy, and hi, Busby, and yeah, I just thought, did you hear the story about me getting porn bombed at about 1 o'clock in the morning? Hey, Kentucky Prepper. The video is actually still up on. I wasn't sure if I'm too paranoid to leave it up there, so I deleted both. The one I deleted it on my channel. Jack was co-streaming though at the moment, and it's actually still available on his channel.
It's like a jump scare.
Oh yeah.
It was, and I'm not sure that they were actually going for the porn as much as they were the shock factor, because it was it was like a 800-pound person. I still don't know if it was a man or a woman, but well,
it's a big.
I'm serious. I guess I could try to filter it or something. I could probably get to it, cut off, put something in front of the potential. I mean, hey, it's a 800, maybe 1,000-pound person.
Wow.
And they are they're putting
I don't think at that weight, I don't think it matters anymore.
Rebecca says, I'll be an honorary misfit on. Hey, I heard that. She's one of the best supporters out there. Kentucky Prepper, do y'all use firewood or propane or charcoal?
I use everything. I have a smoker that is wood. I have a gas grill. My griddle is also gas. I have a charcoal grill.
Mm-hmm. If it works, it works.
Yeah, I want to do an announcement real quick. To barbecue and community. The barbecue and community, I'm doing a special shout out to you all to Friday night. So yeah, tomorrow night. I have to think, what's today?
Long week, huh?
Long week. Yeah. So please be there 8 Eastern time. And there'll be a special announcement and a thank you.
Y'all make sure y'all check out Peaceful Des. She is a good friend. I've known Des longer than she's been doing videos. There's a lot of great people that come around here. Gogan says he uses all types except for pellets, propane, charcoal, wood. Oh no, he says I did use everything.
Yeah, I don't have a pellet. I don't have a pellet cooker at all. So that might change though, but not right now.
I was told a company that sent me the Fire Stars, they needed to reach out to all y'all in the barbecue community. Okay.
Well, there's plenty. Hey, Al. I was smart. I use everything. That's awesome.
I told that company that sent me those fire stars that they need to reach out to you all in the barbecue. Do you know? Do you remember which company it was? Kentucky Pepper.
Kentucky Pepper is also another Gary.
Yep. I
Oh.
thought that was kind of cool. You can't have too many Garys around.
Well, there's
Yes,
two
you
Garys and there's two Simons.
Is it
Yep.
two Simons?
Yeah.
Yeah. Simon
there was.
Kennedy.
Simon
I don't
Kennedy.
know. I don't know if he's still in here or not. But I hadn't seen him chat in a little bit. By the
Hey,
way,
TJ.
I don't normally ask this, but I would ask if you're in the chat now, regardless of whether you're on mine or Jack's or Rob's. Simon's still here.
Okay.
Regardless of regardless of which you're in there in the chat, if you would share this live stream, and I don't normally ask that, but it does tend to spread it to a wider audience. And even if only one other person, comes in because of, I believe they're based in Texas, Gary said.
You're asking a lot, Gary.
I know. Des, remember you need.
Where's the book? Did I forget somebody? Message me. Hold on. I gotta go through my.
Nikki's standing at the door, want me to let us in so she can go out, and I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna pick her up so that she can't. By the way, you can type a 29 in my chat. I know you can drop a 29, and it will. If Simon were sharing, it's a hashtag. Yes.
Hashtag yes. Yeah.
I added that to my drop commands so that if you're in my chat, you can type hashtag yes, and it will drop your link. So,
I just shared it to my community post, so see if anybody else comes in.
I'm trying to get there myself.
Oh,
how come I don't have? Wait a minute. How come I don't have her in the book? I gotta put her in the book.
Hey, Des, I got a message saying that something got delivered today.
Something got delivered today?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Let me see what's out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want to leave a studio. I left the studio.
Thank you, Simon.
Okay. What got delivered? That's too fast.
I don't know. That's a good question. I just rolled out of bed and I was paying attention to something. I don't remember what it was, but it was something else. I just brought them up and bam, they were there for just a second. Then I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't have brought them up. I went over to go drop them down again, and it was too late, so but if you're interested in seeing this individual,
first of all, you're weird.
Well, I don't know about that, but I will share the link to Jack's live that had it in it, and it's only a 38-minute video, but it's right there at the very ending. This is a link to it. Although why anybody would want to see an 800,000-pound person, without any clothes on is beyond me. But it should be on that video. I hadn't watched it because I don't want to see him again. Seems like I had some bad dreams last night after that.
When will I see you?
Hello, Adventures of the Philippine American couple.
Hey.
My son went to go check and see if it came to the mailbox because nothing
You
was
don't look
outside my
at
door.
the donuts the same way ever again.
Hey, I know I've got a buddy of mine. Some of y'all have seen him in the chat from time to time, William Carnegie. That's what he's into. You know. Hey, good to see you, Chef.
Hey, Chef.
Hey, Chef.
Hey.
Hey, Chef.
KK's travel and education blog.
TJ, is that Jackie and Shaky Jackie? I think it's the only Jackie I know, but I want to make sure.
Got a lot of folks in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you share your your live streams out.
That's true. You know, though, true fact. The most I've ever had in a live stream at one time was at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
At least that I remember. We may have had more when me and Devil Dog did that 4,000 hours. Let's do the numbers or something like this. And it was crazy.
Simon, nothing's here.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. I'm sorry, Gary. I didn't. I'm sorry that your mic's not connected. That happened to me before as well. Are you on your phone? My phone doesn't work.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I misread that. Let me go look at my email real quick.
Okay. Well, he went to check the mail anyway because the mailman came. So.
But it was. I was work. I do work on my hours, or I have started back. I guess kind of working on my hours, and so.
Sorry, Des.
Okay.
It just says that it got shipped today. It'll be you'll be getting it Monday. At least one on Monday. You should get something tomorrow as well.
Yeah, cushion tomorrow. Something Monday and something Wednesday.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I remember you sent me the picture.
Oh,
sorry, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all good. I was just going to suggest, and ask. I don't normally do that. I don't normally ask for anybody to hit the like button in my chat, or to hit the, or hit the, you've never looked at your hours. Oh, wow. I check mine pretty regularly. Didn't want to think a naked spammer was trying to, hey, that's okay. I didn't see it, honestly. And I wish I had. I'd have brought you up anyhow. Let's see. Hey, after the excitement. But I was going to ask, if you haven't shared this out yet, please do so, regardless of which channel you're on. I'm, at this time of day. Now, granted, a lot of folks is at work right now, and I get that. Still, you can still have an impact by sharing it out.
I put the right channel down for you, Gary.
On my studio app on the phone, I can look at my watch hours and hit on the 365-day tab. It tells me I have 4,491 hours in the last year. But it's gonna change because from now on, every week I'll be losing hours, but I'll be gaining hours from all my new content. So
yeah,
I'm 491 hours up on the limit of 4,000.
I have no clue how many watch hours. I don't even pay attention anymore. I just know I do a lot of long lives.
Yep, which help a lot.
I am.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't know. I could be wrong about this. I have found a way to show it without showing it. And maybe a mistake. I probably should just leave that alone.
You're alone.
What's up,
Gary? Hey, Gary.
I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
There
it's
you
Michael.
are. Yay.
Yeah, Simon, I had a company contact me called the Quick and Easy Cookout.
Uh-huh.
And they sent me some all natural fire starters that you can start full-size pieces of wood with. And of course, I done a test on them. They work good for me. I done a review on them, but I told that company they would be better to contact you guys in the barbecue community than me, because more people would be watching your stuff like that and probably work out better for them and for you too. Like I said, they sent me the free product. They set you up a link, affiliate link, and you earn commissions, if anybody buys through your link.
Right. Okay.
I actually told them to probably talk to Devil Dog because he knows all you guys. I don't know many of you. I've met you, of course, in some of these live streams before.
Right, sir.
They're a new startup company, and as best I understand, they're based in Texas.
Ken, what's up, Ken?
Hey, Ken, what's up?
Hi, Ken. Well, let me introduce you to Rob.
Okay.
Rolling Smoke Barbecue and Cooking. Gary, Rob, Gary. Not you, Gary. Kentucky Pepper, Gary. You already know Rob.
I know, but still, I was going to say hello and nice to meet you, Rob.
Oh,
I love it.
No, but hey, talk about a wide variety of folks. We got the lady of the couch, or the in
That doesn't
honor
sound
of
right.
that, you're right.
Lady of the couch does not sound proper.
I'm the prince of the
That's
bed.
probably a dumb question, but if I copy and paste their email in the private chat, just the ones on the panel will see it, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Right.
I'll see if I can find that for you, Simon, and I can post their email, and maybe you can email them directly if you're interested.
You know what? Let me just put my email in there, and you just can send it to my email.
See you later, Randy. Be safe.
makes it
Have a
easier.
beautiful day.
Here's my email.
Oh, let's see. Let me. I know I've seen Rob.
That way you can just copy it and then just send it from your email when you find it.
Rob, can you say something in the chat?
Testing?
Well, I mean, in the actual
Typing
chat on the chat.
Oh,
in
type
the
in
chat.
chat.
Okay, hello.
Yeah, when
He said
you have to clarify that a little bit better there, Gary.
Shoot, regular chat. I went to.
Thanks for coming in, Randy. There. All right, there we go.
So why did that come up 3 times?
Because there's 3 people co-streaming, probably.
Ew.
It goes, yeah. When you're co-stream, it goes to Jack and Rob. So whoever's
Okay.
co-streaming after Gary, all 3 of us, we see it. Each place only sees it once.
Okay. I'm not gonna type anything in the chat anymore.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking at Rob, and it all came up once.
Well, that's because he only put it. He put it in. I assume.
StreamYard.
StreamYard. You need to go into my chat and say hello or something.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I'll do it right now.
It won't work. It won't work in StreamYard.
If it does, if it doesn't show up on, here we go. All right. And I don't know why. In fact, I'll do you
Took me
one
to
better.
find it, but there it is.
There we go. And all right. Hola, ¿cómo te va? ¿Qué pasó? Todo está bien, qué bueno. Yo necesito amigos para practicar conmigo en español de vez en cuando.
Your Spanish is a heck of a lot better than mine. But I understood what you were saying, so that's good.
What did he say about me?
Yeah.
Nothing about you.
No, I mean, I can carry on some conversational Spanish. I studied in Mexico for a month. With the
I was
studies
raised
abroad.
with a Spaniard mother, but my dad does not like to practice Spanish when I was growing up in the house. So my practice was always when I got to see my grandmother like every 4 years, and then I took it in high school. And it's like now I have nobody to practice with, and I'm like, please let me come into some people around here, Colombian, Salvadorian food companies, Venezuelan restaurants, somewhere where I can practice my Spanish. I need to practice.
Yeah, me too. But I found that after living down there for a month, around week 3, I started dreaming in Spanish. And hey, God's honest truth, I was dreaming in Spanish around week 3. When you're in the surrounded by everybody that speaks nothing but Spanish, except for the other students that was there, it was a lot easier to pick. The trouble with trying to learn another language typically is because of the fact that most people try to translate it. They think in English, or they see the word, then they try to translate it, and then it thinks about what it is. If you can get to where you're thinking straight from what it is to in Spanish, to learn it, at least initially, what I did is I wrote on a bunch of 3x5 note cards the Spanish word for something like la puerta, and I tacked that on the door, and every time I came to the door, I would say la puerta, izquierda, derecho, and lápiz, and every time you run into something, if you say it and look at it, you're not trying to translate, it automatically goes to what that is. And so it helps you to think in another language.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
No, it's good. I don't have, my brain doesn't work that way. What I love is that you go to school and you get a Spanish teacher to teach you Spanish, and they tell you that the Spanish is all wrong. When I was raised speaking Spanish, it's like, excuse me, tell my Spaniard grandmother and my Spanish father, from Spain, that we speak wrong Spanish. Oh, you guys are from Spain? Your family? Yes. There's 2 different dialects in Spain. Of course there are.
That's right. And even in, well, don't get me started, because the fact is, regardless of where you go, it's just like these things in the United States is different here in the South than they are in other places. It just different people
Okay,
say.
I'm sorry, but that was funny. The American couple, The Adventures of the Philippine American couple. That was funny. I need to learn English first before I can learn a foreign language. What's English? There's no such thing as English unless you're raised in England, because their English is totally different than our English.
Well, I speak American. I speak which technically that's a falsehood, because Americans just English or whatever. But I speak some Spanish, and I speak a little sign language. When I was just a kid, about 16 years old, there was this beautiful girl that was deaf, and of course I wanted to flirt with her, so I learned some sign language.
That seems like a Gary thing. A girl flirt? Oh, let me get to her heart real quick. Let me learn some sign
That's
language.
a guy thing. Sorry.
No, that's a Gary thing. Trust me, that's a Gary thing.
Oh, I do the same thing.
Ask his wife.
Hey, I ain't even gonna get into that story. I've told it so many times, and I don't even think Tammy likes the story. She
I wonder why.
Well,
most of the girls he went out with were Tammy's.
Oh.
Well, I've heard Tammy, and she like, hey, all right, I'm gonna tell a little bit of it. All right, a little bit of it. The fact is that she would not go out with me because I had dated about half the girls she worked with. All right, so that's a God's honest truth. And they would tell her not to go out with me because I'll just love them and leave them. And she has admitted that to me before. But then she says, whenever I say something about that, she says, yeah, well, you ask everybody out, the truth is, I did go out with quite a few different girls. Obviously, you got to kind of ask them out to see if they want to go out, etc. But ain't none of them turned me down. Well, one, two technically, because Tammy turned me down to begin with, and the other one, it was just a matter of time before she gave in to my charms. So,
sorry, Peter. I know that language too.
I can multitask in sign language. Use both hands.
And I do it in stereo too. that one finger.
well, I got a different thing. This right here means two different things. All right, two completely opposite things. The first, the first, my daddy told me about doing this to mean I love you.
Right.
It also means read between the lines, so you can't get further apart.
I can't do that anymore, so I have to do it this way. Read the
Hey.
top line. Read it in stereo.
I've never seen it that way.
Yeah, because my no, it's right. It's in 10 to 9, so it's like, it's like trying to put it up there. I'm like, forget it. Just read the top line. And then if it's like a different channel altogether, and we're all cool about it, then I'll flip them both off. But I have to do it in stereo.
My channel's okay.
Yeah, I'll be bringing my sippy cup on Tuesday night with me.
Okay.
Hey, I got that bottle of tequila now. Now I know. Sip and
Hey.
enjoy it.
Is this gonna be your sippy cup?
No, it's gonna be a Scotch glass with a little bit of tequila.
This has been a sippy cup for me at times.
Yeah, I think that would be mine if it was a Kahlua sombrero.
There you go.
Kahlua milk with ice shaken. Not stirred.
When I was going to school down at Southern, that'd be University of Southern Mississippi. The way the teacher taught was, she wouldn't speak in English at all, but she would give us directions like "Tokaladnatis," and you'd have to go through and respond, and that way you would think, it was eliminating a lot of the trying to translate. You just, did things according to what she said, and so it does help. I found it to be helpful to be able to pick things up a little easier. But
my students would pray that I would not speak English. My cousin was in China for 10 years teaching English. He came back and then he got his dual citizenship to Spain, but he had to live in different countries to get it because of my grandfather being Argentinian. His father is Salvadorian, and then our grandmother is Spaniard. So we have until September in order to get our dual citizenship. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have the money for that because you have to get papers translated. Then you got to go to Spain. You got to go down to the consulate in Miami. But the kids and I would have we could get dual citizenship because I'm a grandparent of my grandmother, a grandchild, and my kids are grandchildren to my dad. We could get dual. But yeah, it's crazy. I love that though. My students would prefer I would not speak. So back to my cousin, he's now in Vietnam teaching English. So yeah.
I just changed the setting so that it will show. Camera kept shutting off for Gary.
Oh, good. So I can go back to this way. This is cuter. I went ahead and dropped down. Camera kept shutting off. I think like USB hub. They plug the mic and camera was going. Yuck. Sorry, Gary.
No, you're good. I'm just saying mine is better looking too.
Batman.
That's
I mean, I could put the Joker up there for me.
Well, you'd have to upload it to your avatar thing.
I think that would be Eddie though, the Joker, or the Riddler. One of the two.
The Riddler. That's a good one. Which Riddler?
I think Double Dog needs to be the Penguin.
Oh.
Well, he's typically referred to, I guess, as a Superman. That reminds me, I'm gonna put the settings Let's see here. Thomas Stamphill. All right. I'm gonna put up the Thomas. I'm gonna bring you up, but I'm going to I am going to put an overlay on it, and let's see. I need not a background. I need an overlay. Here we go. Here's an overlay. All right, Thomas, how are you? There we go. I thought that I recognized him. That was the same person that was, on there last night.
Oh,
and
okay.
this time it was this time they were putting more pornographic stuff than it was before. But this time at least I had the forethought to have it to where I could ban them. Otherwise I couldn't. So now at least under that channel they won't be allowed back up on StreamYard. So anyhow.
Okay, so can you just block them?
Well, see, they didn't put a chat.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So, but I may be able to if I go through. And would y'all like to see how to block somebody or try to block somebody on YouTube?
Sure.
Although
I already know.
You already know how to do that?
Yeah.
Rob, do you know how to do it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, do you know how to block somebody that came up on StreamYard that didn't show up in the chat, though, is the question.
No, I don't think I know how to do that, no.
Well, there may be a possibility. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. Let me take a look, see if I can find their, here we go. Oh, they're coming in from, somehow they're coming in from Facebook. Let me see if I can find a way to block them or report them on Facebook.
Are you streaming to Facebook?
No, I'm not. I don't know how they got. I don't know how
Well,
they got.
their name is in private chat. You can grab their name.
How is their name in private chat?
They left a comment.
They did, didn't they?
Yep.
Yes, they did.
That's interesting. I thought I recognized them from last night, and I didn't even realize that they were putting. Let me see if this works. I'm having to. All right. Apparently, it has worked at least to some degree. Let's see. Let me see if I can copy and paste that. See if I can find this person to see if I can't. There's too many of them for me to
say who it was.
Yeah.
Burn them all.
Right.
That one could be it, but I don't know that for sure. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. And I don't know why. My Facebook asked me to log in again.
Because everything was down from Meta.
Yeah, there was a data breach or something. And
yeah, it was like WhatsApp, Facebook,
Instagram.
Instagram, and I think there was another one. There was a
All
major
right.
breach.
Okay, I guess I ought to pay more attention to the when I first tried to come up, it gave me the option to log in with Facebook. Because yeah, I know it does that from time to time, but at least I was able to block another individual off of StreamYard. it's a process, and you'll never get rid of all of them. There'll always be somebody who's trying to. And but I do highly recommend precautions like what I did there. I put up, normally I did check and authenticate who it was before I brought them up this time, which I normally do every time anyhow, to make sure they are at least the name they've got in the, because I have seen where people came up on DJ's live one time. They came up using my icon and my channel name. And so if DJ had bothered authenticating, they would have seen, I would think, that it wasn't me. And you should always get a look at them, with their camera before you bring them up. I don't, if it's somebody that's been in my chat and I know them, I kind of expect them to come up, and I may be a little bit looser with that. But then if it's especially if it's somebody you don't know, make it a point to put an overlay on the thing. I don't know if you can. Do they have overlays with the free version?
Yeah, I think so.
I would think so. But you should always be careful when bringing anybody up. And I mean, the fact is, I lost over 50 hours of watched hours last night because of that. Anyhow, it was very disheartening. In fact, I tried to justify in my head keeping it, but I know better than that. So I went ahead and, well, I don't know that I know better.
Can you go back in and delete those sections and keep what?
Yeah, you should be able to edit your video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but even then, I don't know. I don't know that there might be an older version available, whatever. Even if I delete it, I would think so. But even then, once it's edited, I don't know if that keeps the hours from, once
It'll take out the hours. It'll take out the hours from when that person started it to where you edit it out. So where you start the edit and end the edit. It'll keep everybody else's, but everything in between will be gone.
Well, that makes sense to me. But
so you might lose some hours, but you'll still have hours.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk it, so I just can't. I deleted it, and so, and that lost over 50 hours of watch time. So that's almost a week's worth of watch time. In fact, that may be a week's worth of watch time if you look at. Let me do the math real quick. That may be a week's worth of watch time on the divided by 52.
7. I'm going to put a link in private.
What's that? Oh.
Check these guys out.
To hit the 3,000 level fan for funding, you have to have 57.692307692307, etc. repeating. You have to have that many hours a week in order to hit that level. It's more like 77 hours, an extra 20 hours over that in order to hit the 4,000. So I lost about a week's worth, at least, with a careless mistake. And anyhow, it happens. But I just caution everybody to be, to be careful. I'm sure I'm not the first person to ever have to have a problem, and won't be the last. So I just wish it would have happened. It would have been easier if something happened in the first 10 minutes of something rather than after 10 hours. So I guess I was tired. I don't know. I'm just rambling.
I understand. I get it.
So
remember I was telling you guys about the other night. I was telling you about I watch these guys, Men in a Pot, and how it's an ASMR. This is the guys. This is one of their knives that they sell. But the food and just watching, it's just unbelievable. And their lives are pretty cool too. And you just watch them all, and it's just like he's making a Spanish chorizo chicken 1-pan dish. it's cooking in nature.
Oh yeah. You know, we've
I love
done
I love these guys.
You know,
But they
Simon,
have a cookbook. They have a cookbook and knife set, and some single knives that are like they're up there, like with Steve's knife. I mean, they're beautiful.
oh yeah. The fact is, at the house, I've got a full set of Cutco cutlery. Well, like homemaker plus 8, and I used to sell Cutco. I was in sales for a long time before I was ever in. Before I was ever in, and I know knives and the function and the design and that type of thing. I'm pretty well versed in it. Simon says to open a couple of browsers on your PCs and play all videos from watch hours will increase. That's true. In fact, Devil Dog used to have 7 or 8 different, like a laptop, had an iPad, or he'd have all these different things set up, and he'd be playing people's master playlists on, every one of them. It's, he doesn't have time to do that, I don't think, as much these days. And I still go through, for that matter, who on panel is working on watch hours? All right, Rob, do you have a master playlist?
You can have that playing in your background.
Yeah, I've got a master playlist.
All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, and I probably Rolling Smoke and barbecue and cooking. I ought to have my fingers right on here. Otherwise, it don't work real well. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show you. Here's what I do whenever I'm trying to. I don't guess that matters. I've got this, and I'm gonna go to. I don't see a playlist on here.
Yeah, I should have one on there.
Well, for you videos, shorts.
Yeah.
It's got to play all. That's not exactly the same thing as a, I don't think.
Let me see.
But,
you might have it set to private, so.
May have it.
Let's see if I do.
Well, I tell you what, in case you don't, let me show you how to, the easiest way to.
I got it. It was set on private. Thanks, Simon. I didn't even realize it. You should be able to see it now.
There we go. I can now. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, and I'm going to move this tab to its own window. I'm going to get play all. The volume has to be up a little bit, but I think it works even when I mute the tab, and I'm going to for the moment, just because of the fact we're doing a live stream, and it always bugs me to have that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this off of this screen and put it on a completely different monitor.
Okay.
And so I've got 4 monitors over here, and I've got that on the one to my far right. And I'm going to hit the like button. I'm going to go into your chat, and I'm going to put sub. And every time I think about it, hey, thank you for coming.
Holistic Heritage.
Thank you for coming
I like
in.
that name.
Oh, he's good people, real likable person. His chats seem to have a lot of people in his live chats too. Let's see. Gary says I don't have the internet band to do that, but they're currently installing fiber optics, so maybe in a few months. That's cool. My internet here isn't very good. So I'm kind of limited. Some things I do to try to help where it works better is, I mean, I don't have fiber optic. I want it, but I don't have it. Anyhow, I will, if you go through and on your videos, I guess I can show it as well. You can go through and go here to settings and put the settings down as low as you can get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it'll be fuzzy,
Mm-hmm.
but it allows you
Hey, Troy.
Hey, Troy Vega. No, yeah,
What's
maybe, I don't know. Anyhow,
Why is that so blurry?
well, because I in order to play more stuff, I lowered the quality down to 144p.
Gotcha.
And so that allows me, when I do that, I can actually play about three separate playlists at the same time. After that, even then, sometimes it has a tendency to from time to time go through and buffer. But it usually catches back up at some point. But the lower the settings on it, the more easy it is to play multiple. Good to see you, Troy V. And yeah, I as a dedication to Des, I put cheers on here. Cheers background.
Yeah, because that's my motto. Come to my place where everybody knows your name.
That's right. And anyhow, that allows me to play up to 3 at the moment. I guess at the moment I hadn't played any here much lately, but I have gone through. I'll have to do that one. I'll have to do that. Excuse me. I'll have to do that later. Hey, cooking with Steven and Jeff. And 1.5 meg, best ever, one step above dial-up. I understand, Gary. But it does help me with my internet. It may not help everybody. The Lord knows if you got that fast dial-up or that fast internet with like Devil Dog's got, he got the fiber optic. Then you can do it. Otis just hates it when I go through and go live. He feels like he's been ignored or something.
Hey, Steven, what's up?
All the girls came into the house. He's like, wait a minute. What about me, dude? Don't I count? Enough with the puppies.
Well, the puppies are asleep on my recliner right now. Nikki's standing back behind Otis thinking that I may let her out. But after she took off through the fence, under the gate earlier, I ain't letting her out for a while. So, and then I'm gonna have to walk her on a leash. Maybe she'll learn that way, not to go visiting the neighbor's dogs. She likes to go over. She gets out under the gate and then she'll go and she can get through his gate too. His dogs are bigger, so they can't get out from under. But Nikki's little and she can duck underneath there. So I have to be very careful about how I set that up.
Nikki.
I'm gonna let Nikki's a bad dog. Yes, you are a bad dog. I still love you.
She's in that rebellion stage. I can't say teenager, but she's in that rebellion stage.
Well, I think what Otis is doing, he acted like he wanted to get out, but now he's just saying feed me. Sorry, I'm having to feed the dog. I ain't done that yet today.
It's all good.
think my smoking buddy's taking his midday nap. He's resting up for tomorrow.
It's all quiet here. Now that Gary's not here, we're all like.
I'm sorry. I'm editing a video, but I still hear you.
That's all right. I've got a video. Well, I'm watching a video. I need to do some shorts, some mail call shorts.
Yeah, the cook I did this past weekend. I want to put it up on video on YouTube. Hopefully tonight or tomorrow. But
Nice.
I'm trying to trim it down. I recorded several different shots, and I want to trim them down so it's like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I don't do editing. I don't know how to edit. I'm all thumbs. I'm more like sit down next to me. Yeah, but it's easy when I have somebody sitting next to me, like literally, then I can I watch them do it and then it'll be like, okay, now now you did this and I'll do it myself. I'm more like visual, be with me, show me, I'll follow you through.
Yep. I followed this one lady on TikTok and she uses CapCut and I've learned a bunch from her.
Yeah, I've got CapCut put on my computer, I think, and I have the one that Eddie and Ralph told me about, and I'm like, I did one edit, and DJ goes, there's a little delay in the middle. I'm like, where? It was my first edit, dude. You quit being my editor, dude. You're my editor.
Should told him, whatever, DJ.
I know. Whatever. So after that, I'm like,
surprised DJ hadn't come up yet. He must not be awake yet.
Yeah,
he's up. He's just probably in bed waiting for his brother. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we get the nostril and the eyelash, or the nose and the eyelash,
and the no shirt.
Hey, anybody want to take odds on whether if DJ does come up, whether or not he's wearing a shirt?
He will be up, no shirt.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to come up. I don't think he's going to come up anyway because he's afraid that you'll take your shirt off. So he's like, nope, I'm not coming up.
Is that just his privilege?
I don't know if he.
It's hot here too.
Yeah, there's no doubt he's down in Texas. Of course, he's in Florida, kind of south, pretty deep south. I lived in Florida. The coldest winter I ever remember was in Florida. We got home from a trip to Mississippi, and the propane was out, and so the heaters weren't, and it was too late to get any that night. Man, talk about cold. It was just a really very cold evening. But anyhow, I checked my numbers today. I'm at 513 hours to go to get to the fan funding. Of course, obviously.
Have a good day, Simon. Take care.
Bye.
Not you, Simon.
In the plan.
Simon the Prison Man.
Simon V and Simon K. Simon K.
We do appreciate everybody coming in. It helps everybody streaming with watch hours and let's see. Let me see here. All right. Just making sure, I know Des is already over the, and I know Simon is already over the, both of y'all are over 4,000 hours. So, but me, I assume, Jack, you still working on getting up there, ain't you, Jack?
Yeah.
And I know Rob.
Mm-hmm.
So
right now, let me see what I got. As of
I forgot how you check for on your phone. Nothing that matters. I'm over it. So
Yeah, once you hit it,
184 hours.
that's total.
Yeah.
Okay, well we need to. I've got your thing running, and we need to get some more people on that. If you're in the chat right now, let me drop the link for Rob's.
Rob, what is your current subscription count?
Let's see. I'll give you an updated one. 132.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would also make the suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't worry too much about. I mean, it's never too early to focus on them.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't study on them too much until you get higher in of course you don't want to wait to the last minute either, but that is the link. I just posted the link for his playlist. And so if y'all have an extra device, or if you've got an extra device, now they can only play it like once every 45 days or something like that. Okay. And the more you add to it, the longer it will be. Any idea how long your playlist takes to run?
Not a clue. No, I don't know. Is there a place you can look that up, or?
Not that I'm aware of. Because most everything on there is fairly short. Make sure you add your live streams onto there.
Okay. I'm not sure did that.
Okay, I have you playing on my TV, so.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
And but I mean, if you work on it a little bit long, and to truth be told, Rob, if you keep doing live streams, your hours will add up. You just need to get 50.
Joe, trust me.
It's like 56, 57 hours a week for the fan funding, and 77, and that should increase as you go. I mean, the more subscribers you get, the more people are going to be watching it. Your hours will increase. It may seem slow to begin with, but as you become a larger and larger channel, they tend to add quicker and quicker. At least for small channels like mine. And fact is,
yeah. Well, I've only been up about 3 months.
Yeah, you can't see it, but Rob's playing on my TV over there.
I can see it. Let's see. While I'm in here, I hope y'all don't mind me dropping my link for my homestead channel. I'm trying to get it over for some reason. Oh, I see the reason why it's not doing it. I can't even search for my own channel on here. There it is. You have to actually be very specific on it. You can't let it separate the letters. That's that one. I'm trying to get to 500. Right now I'm at 464 subscribers and 326 videos. So that, it ain't far from different. And I guess that's a statement about my content. My content, I guess, is just not up to par with a lot of folks. And that's okay. It is what it is.
I just gained another subscriber.
Excellent. Well, at some point, Rob, when you get to rolling, in fact, my numbers are down right now because I really haven't paid a whole lot of attention to it. In fact, I kind of got to where I was avoiding YouTube. And and it was that's not what I wanted. Let me go through and go to YouTube Studio. I'll show you what right now. I've only had 36 subscribers in the last 28 days. And that's down from normal.
Yeah, I've gotten from the last 28 days. I've had 59 in the past 28 days. Yeah.
Here's check this out. All right, over the last 90 days, I've had 622 subscribers. But if you look at, just to give you a 622 in 90 days, that's average over 200. Over 200, it's like 207 every 28 days. But in the last, I've only gained 11 on this channel, on the Cute Critters channel. And that's what happens when you don't really have a whole lot of activity or whatever. They're not pushing it. They're not, and so it is what it is. If you're doing shorts regularly, it will add subscribers. Now, those subscribers are not going to translate into watch hours. However, I've heard good things about live streaming in the profile mode. And so,
what is that? In the profile?
It's like you're live streaming straight up and down.
Oh, okay.
It's actually portrait, not profile.
Okay.
And I'm going to try that at some point. And anyhow, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, I don't know. I'm thinking of leaving this, thing running, even when we shut, or when we're finished doing our talking. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jake. Just working on watch hours. Maybe I can gain some of the ones that I lost with deleting that, that video. And I just got to figure out what I'm going to play. Well, let's see. I don't know. Maybe I ought to play some old Good Cop, Bad Dog videos. Those were always fun. And but this time I'll leave a thing in the bottom saying that it is a replay. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. Or maybe, how many videos do I have on this? I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Diz is asleep.
Close, but not yet.
Okay.
Not off. I was afraid you're just fixing to fall out of your chair.
Yeah, I was doing the bobblehead.
Let's see. Let me look at my playlist on my Cute Critters channel. I've got a master play with 329 videos on this channel. A lot of them are shorts, though. And so they probably wouldn't amount to much. You get the views, though. Hey, Jake.
Hey, guys. What's up?
Oh, not much. I'm just trying to figure a way to go through and increase my watch hours.
On that note, Miss Tired over here is going to jump down.
Well,
see you
thank
later,
you
Miss
for coming
Des.
in.
Night, Des.
I need a cat nap before DJ live tonight. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for coming in, Des.
Hey, Mr. yes, I can barbecue. I don't know his name.
Who's Simon?
My name is Simon.
Hey, I think you had me on your block list on your live streams.
I don't remember your name actually.
I tried to type in your chat. And a few times, and it said it wouldn't even go through.
Hold on, let me go to my studio and look at you up real quick.
I did an audio for you. I did audios, and it.
Well, I think it's important to also understand, Jake. Sometimes, for whatever reason, YouTube shadow bans people, and it's not that they're not. Rob says I'm trying to do a couple shorts a day on the day I don't do video. I would even put them out because I don't think they shows them to. I don't think it detracts from the others. And so consistent content is a must. I've slacked off because other commitments had, and it has hurt. Yeah, you're right. You have to be consistent.
Unknown caller.
And so anyhow, let me go through and look at the live streams.
I'm sorry for bringing that up.
It's okay. I'm trying to find where the block list is.
Go to your YouTube studio. Go to community. I think it's go to your. Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure. Sorry, I'm trying to remember this.
Customization.
No, I think it's like community. Wait a minute. Let me go to the use. Let me go and try to find it. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. All right. Go to your settings.
Okay.
On the community YouTube studio, go to settings. Go down to community.
Okay.
And then it go down. It says your manager moderators, standard moderators,
Hidden users.
hidden users.
What is is that your channel name that you use?
Jake Hudson is my name, and actually my logo is the Jake Hudson logo is my name with the SmackDown logo.
Okay, you are not on this list.
All right, I'm sorry for asking.
I have a couple of guys that are actually trolls on here. I have them blocked.
Yeah.
I have another one that shouldn't be on here. I don't know why I have them there. So let me take them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
All the other ones are actual trolls that I know are trolls.
All right. I'm sorry for bringing this up on your panel, Gary. I just needed, just wanted to, because I didn't want to disrespect anyone. And by the way, I like your Cheers background.
Thank you,
Gary. Everybody knows your name.
Yeah, I have like 4 or 5 channels that are blocked on there, but your name was not on there.
All right, thank you, and I do apologize if I brought this up.
Okay.
No,
it's just I just saw you on panel and I got a chance to come up and talk to you.
So maybe I might have had the subscriber mode on that night.
Yeah.
That could have been, but that usually is like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes if I do have it on.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you this. Some of y'all may know Devil Dog 2855 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was in one of mine and Devil Dog's Good Cop Bad Dog episodes, and at that time, he was. I mean, he's not blocked now, never has been, but he was typing in chat and it would not show any of his stuff.
Yeah.
And so he texted Devil Dog, and we looked in the chat. He wasn't showing up in chat, but he and I both double and triple and quadruple checked it was on one night when it was on my it was on my channel because we had some on his, some on mine. But we both looked, and he was not blocked. But at the time, he was not a mod either. A way of fixing that that we found, we turned him into a mod. Of course, I know there's limited mods on your channel, Simon, and so you could mod him and then take him right back off or something.
Yeah, Jake Hudson just shared one of my videos.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. I do. By the way, that's what I do. If you notice, when I sub to a channel, I go and want to find one of their videos and I share it out to my community tab.
Awesome.
Because I do share. And by the way, I did share. By the way, I didn't know you changed your garden channel to your homesteading channel, Gary.
Yeah, I did. I changed the name on it, and I was thinking about changing my cute critters to Nikki or the triplets or something, or
Yeah.
Nikki and the twins. Nikki and the twins would be interesting. I
Hey,
still may do.
Gary, me and you need to do a meetup. We need to do a meetup one day.
Well, next time you're up here in the Rankin County area, let me know. We'll see what we got.
Or you're down here in Wayne County.
Yeah, that's a rarity for me, Jake. It really is. Even though that's probably not far from Loosedale. That's where my sister lives. But even then, I hadn't been into her house in over a year. I don't think. I think last time we went and stopped over there, it was 2022. We did stop, on our way down to the Gulf Coast Homesteaders meetup. That was like October of 2022, I think. So I honestly don't get down there very often.
Yeah. And by the way, to the people that me and Gary live in the same state.
Yeah, we both live in Mississippi.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. Well, I'm going to create another live stream on the same channel because of the fact that you can only go 12 hours.
Yeah, Des was showing for a little bit on my live stream on Tuesday. That one we're doing her fundraiser. She wasn't showing up in the comments for a little bit. She had to exit out, restart her device, and then come back in.
I'll be in and out of the chat.
Mr. Gary.
Yeah.
Have you ever had those white chocolate pretzels? They call them flips.
Not that I know of.
It's white. It's like white chocolate over a pretzel. It's like white chocolate pretzels.
Yeah.
It's pretzel with white chocolate cover on it.
Okay.
I've got some. My roommate actually went and got me some yesterday from the Dollar Tree.
I did go through, not when I was in Houston. I actually went through and had when I was in Houston, I actually went through and had a pretzel. I don't normally get pretzels. They're not my thing. That's Tammy loves pretzels. So we went through and I actually saw one that made me want it, and it was a jalapeno and cheese pretzel. So, and I'm about to go through and create another live stream.
Yeah.
With so I can let it run, and I believe the entire time will run for at least 12 hours. I'll have to look at it and see how many are on the thing. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, there's about 17 hours on it. And I'm going to try something new. because this
Yep.
channel is over 1,000, I'm gonna try to redirect this to my other one, because I'm gonna have to shut this one down. And the reason for that is because I can't, it will be over 12 hours by the time I get home from work. And so I will start another live stream. If anybody wants to share that live stream at the same time for their own channel, that's fine. In fact, I'll go through and let's see here. I'm going to invite, copy. I'll put the link in the private chat, and you can go over there to the StreamYard if you want and share the thing, and it'll stream to yours. All I'm going to be doing is showing old episodes of Good Cop,
Bad Dog.
Right. And so that's what it's going to be showing. In the meantime, let's see. I guess I have to. I do want to go.
All right, thank you.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. Sorry, I had somebody walking here asking me something. Sorry.
That's all right. There's no need.
By the way, what you want to see? I found this picture. You want to see who it is?
Hang on, Jake. I'm not on that where I can see it. Okay, let's see.
I got this like a year ago. It's called the Bounty Hunter. Hunter.
I'm familiar with him.
Yeah. He lately he's been like trying. I've been watching a lot of his old stuff. Like him doing like the Montrose, Colorado roundup, where he tried to round up a lot of people. He did it 2 times. He did one on like Marco Padilla, and then he actually got a lot of those guys in jail. Helped. But what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to decide how if I want to have. I'm trying to set up, and I have to be a little bit more particular whenever I'm doing a live stream that I'm just only going to be able to check in on. And so I'm putting it for subscribers for at least the last 5 minutes. Hopefully that'll get rid of any trolls. And I have to change the settings on this back to 720 so that at least it'll be clear. And so when I start this live stream, I've got myself muted so I can go through. And I swear I didn't mean for that to start yet, but every time I do something, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start the live stream. And since I have myself muted, but the trouble is once I start the other thing, it's going to start with the audio. So I have to wait a few minutes. And besides, what I want to do is I want to try to go back and redirect from this live stream to that one, because I'm finding that it may be possible to do that. And so this is a Good Cop, Bad Dog. Yeah, that's the one I'm wanting to do a redirect for. And you can actually, as long as you have your other live stream set up, you can actually, once you hit 1,000 subscribers, you can actually redirect.
Live redirect, yeah.
Which, I didn't know I could do that.
I do it all. I do it sometimes when I want to, when I finish streams.
Yeah,
that's what I do. Is that's what I call a love train. I don't. People call it a raid, but I like to call it a love train because it's better to say love train than raid because people think that when you say raid means people might think the wrong raid, but actually, I like to say a love train because you're sending your people over to show support to a channel.
Right. Jack, I'm going to put I don't know if the StreamYard link is there. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Let me delete that. I think it came out. Yeah, I was able to delete it. I meant to put it in private chat. So if you'd like to co-stream my new stream that I'm just about to start, the reason why I'm trying to do that right now is because I've got to go start getting ready for work in just a minute. And so if you want to restream this, it'll be on here. Today's Thursday, right?
Correct.
All right. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow as well. I will not be streaming during Dez's live stream, or if one of y'all have a stream scheduled or planning on doing a stream, I won't do it over you either. Just let me know ahead of time so I won't leave one of these long lives going.
Tuesday nights, 8:30.
I know.
Gary, can I promote something?
Yeah, if you want.
This weekend I am going to be having James Hake on my show. James Hake is one of the producers of the Jesse Lee Peterson show. James Hake also has his own show called The Hake Report on all the platforms, and it was going to be a good show. I'm hoping it's a good show. And I don't know. I don't want to say what I've said over the weekend. I might have him on. I am just waiting on. Just want to give people a heads up.
I try to look for yours, Jake. I don't always say something, and for that matter, I've got to where I lurk on a lot of lives.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll say, hey.
Yeah, I know you're a busy person. I know that you're busy. I know you're busy over the weekdays because I know you have a job and all that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I just also want to say that Gary is one of the best people. Has been a friend and also helped a lot of people. Eddie's helped me in the past.
Yeah.
Gary's helped me in the
we try to, do unto others, do unto others if you'd have them do unto you. I try to
live the golden rule. That's everything. Everything you got to say. What's done in the dark will come out at light. That's what I always say, because when I say that, it means what you do behind someone's back, they're gonna find out what you said.
That's true.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm talking too much. I'll stop.
No,
talking.
you're good. You're good. I'm just, I do the same thing, Jake. I tend to read.
I've been on streams before where Eddie talked over Gary a lot.
Everybody. All right. Hey, Gary, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I will try to either be in your chat on the other stream or try to get on if people are on the panel, but later tonight.
Right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and start that stream. Then I'm going to end this one. And I'm going to start that stream. I'm going to end this one, and we'll still have the live or the back after party, whatever.
All right.
And so
see y'all later.
All right. Thanks for coming in.
Okay.
So you want me to click that link?
If you click on that link, it will take you to the after party. You do not have to be on panel to share. As long as you're in the StreamYard, you can hop up, share the thing, and it will be fine. And let me go through one last time to make sure I do this right, because Lord knows I can screw up, some stuff.
We all screw up some streams. I had a stream I set up yesterday. Woke up about 7:44 and realized, I should have. I was just supposed to do it at 7 our time, Gary.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep at 3 to 4. I was tired.
Okay.
I thought I was going to rest my eyes for an hour, and I woke up at 7:44, and I was like, uh-oh.
All right. Well, let me finish this up.
All right.
I've got, and truthfully, I'll be here in the after party or whatever, but I may not be able to talk very long because the audio from this one being shared to the other, it just ain't gonna work real well.
Yeah.
It just won't, and that's I hate to say it, but that's true. Hey, Skipper.
Well, hello, gentlemen and ladies.
Hey, Skipper, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Well, I just went through some surgery here, so I'm just waiting for my post surgery checkup. Got one little procedure to do.
Thing. Your post-op exam.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
how you been, Skipper? How you been?
Sleeping mostly. They gave me some really good medicine.
Was you Santa this year again?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Of course I was. I did 42 straight days, 18,400 photos.
Yeah.
My picture's in a lot of houses.
Yeah. I'm glad I can talk to you again. We haven't spoken in a long time, Skipper.
Well,
yeah, probably not. It's been a while.
It's all good. We all have lives that we're trying to attend to.
Yeah. I was gonna get on with you late last night, Gary, but I fell asleep.
That's all right. Hey, I understand. I never take any of this personally. If somebody does watch, they don't watch. It's always appreciated when they do, but I also understand, their life should not ever, revolve around mine. People have their own, and hey, I can't hold other people to a level of, that I'm not capable of living up to myself. So I get it. I have the best of intentions a lot of times, but I fall very short of living up to what I'd like to do. And so I don't know what to tell you other than I appreciate the thought, Skipper. I always do. By the way, if I did put if you're interested in streaming my restream of the Good Cop Bad Dog show, I'm doing it for watch hours, and people are welcome to co-stream. It doesn't help my hours, but if somebody's wanting hours, it might be able to help with that. And I don't know if it will or not. It's going to go for about 12 hours. But I'll put the StreamYard link in there. Not that I'm going to be bringing anybody up on panel. I'm just going to start a live stream and have it running for about 12 hours. And it's going to be restreaming. Everything on there is going to be a Good Cop Bad Dog episode. So it's some old stuff that I had a lot of fun doing, and I think it's it's just fun, just working towards some live some watch hours. And but if you'd like to go over and share, you can click on that link in the private chat, and you'll be able to do that.
Well, thank you, Gary. That's very generous of you.
Let's see. When I start this, which is going to be in just a second, I'll try to stay in the after party for a little bit.
Yep.
But it's probably going to be hard to hear, based on, and I may have to turn the volume down on this other thing, but it'll still be audible, I guess. And I'm working on it. I'm working on getting everything straight. Trouble is, my brain's so scatterbrained that it just doesn't. Sometimes everything doesn't fire on all cylinders. But,
Skipper, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just getting out of the basement and going into the light. Go into the light.
No, stay out of the light, Skipper. We want you around for a long time.
I'm home alone. My wife went off to Wainwright, Alberta to see my daughter. So I got this great big house. So I actually hear an echo.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Hello.
it's a good question whether or not you ought to set up some booby traps in case somebody's trying to, get you.
I'm too old to be looking for booby traps.
Like
Well-
like Macaulay Culkin did in Home Alone.
Right.
Oh heck no! I'm a dirty old man. That's because all I can do is talk about it.
You funny. All right, I'm going to start this other stream. And then I'm going to stop this one. We'll be on the after party. All right, stream.
So
is
I
started.
have to ask you, Gary, if you're the main stream, does that make us all tributaries?
Do what now?
I knew that joke. Mainstream tributaries is like a river system.
Exactly.
You have the main river, and then you have the tributaries of that river.
All right, I'm ending in 3, 2, 1, so that